Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Amiibo here. As you can see, I just got my Nintendo Alarmo in. Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. This kind of came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody really expected Nintendo to make a clock. Although I guess it does line up with what they did with Pokemon Sleep and that little thing you're supposed to sleep next to for that app. I don't know anybody that's ever used Pokemon Sleep, but regardless, here we have a Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, a new Nintendo clock with different Mario and Zelda-themed clock faces, as well as some sleep tracking stuff, so they can kind of like tell you, hey, you're moving at this point in the night, all to try and help you get a better night's sleep or kind of just improve your sleep. So looking at the box here, as you can see, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. I like how it says death on the front. That's crazy for a Nintendo product to just say death or serious injury right on the front. That's one of those things that normally this would be on the back, right? It's a little weird. It's on the front. Then on the side, it shows the different games that are represented here. So Mario Odyssey, Zelda, Splatoon 3, Pikmin 4, and Ring Fit Adventure. Of course, we know that later on we'll be getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well as Animal Crossing New Horizons. No Animal Crossing at launch is very weird to me. That is like the biggest Switch game aside from Mario Kart. Actually, weird that both of those aren't there on day one, because those are the two best-selling Nintendo Switch games. But I guess they figure, you know what, we'll save the best for later. And then of course, stop the alarm just by getting up here. It says on this side, I guess because it has the IR sensor in it, as soon as you stand up out of bed, it just knows to like stop, ringing. It's interesting though, because they even say on the website, like, if you have multiple people in your bed or if you have like pets moving around or something, a lot of the features of this alarm are not really going to work. So unfortunately for me, this isn't going to work. Although I guess I'll take having a cat and a girlfriend over being able to use Alarmo. They made a clock for single people, basically. But today we're going to unbox this thing and just kind of look at it and see what's going on here, because I am so intrigued by this. I actually really like the design of this clock, even though, like, okay, this retails for $100. Right now, the only way to buy it is at Nintendo New York or through the My Nintendo Store for Switch Online members. Even though it's like kind of pricey, I don't know, man. Echo Dots and all that, like, those are like $80. So for me, $100 for an alarm clock that can track your sleep and also has all these different clock faces. Also, I think it just kind of looks cool. Like, it looks like a very Nintendo product. I'll probably just keep it on my desk or something as like a little knickknack. But this is a weird time we're in for Nintendo, where they are releasing stuff like Alarmo. But yeah, let's go ahead and crack this thing open with my my trusty old Walmart box cutter from when I worked at Walmart. But let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open, making sure not to damage my precious box. I did see, apparently, I'm not sure if it's sold out in the US. I did see in Japan for sure it is like selling out over there, which is crazy. Now who knows how many they actually stocked or anything. But here we are opening it up. Here we have some paperwork. Apparently this thing does not include a power brick, which is really dumb. We have a little cardboard thing here, as well as a usage manual, just kind of telling you all the warnings and all that. You know them, you love them. They're in every electronics device known to man. Not that exciting. Here we have the clock itself wrapped up. We'll go look into that in just a second. And then the only other item in here is a very small, very short USB-C cable. It's nice that it is USB-C, at least, even if there is no power cord. At least you do have that option of just like, okay, if you have a Switch, you probably have some Pro controllers, you probably have a couple of USB-Cs lying around, on top of if you have a USB-C phone, which most phones are now that are coming out. So USB-C, way of the future. Nice that this is following in that pathway. It's funny to think that Nintendo kind of adopted that before so many others, right? Like the Switch was using USB-C before PlayStation and Xbox. That's kind of crazy if you think about it, but let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. It's a little smaller than I imagined, I think. Ooh, I love that red, though. Okay. Take a look at this. So here we have the clock itself. In the preview images and all the trailers and everything, I was thinking that this button would be bigger. Well, it's got a good click to it, though. I like that click. Okay. So on the top here, you have I think it's just a back button, as well as a notifications button. On the bottom, you have the serial number, as well as the legs. So you can kind of just stand it up here. I like the way this looks. It looks like something out of Animal Crossing, or like maybe a Pikmin as well. Although I guess it also kind of looks like a warp pipe if you look at it from this angle. It has a, I believe, 2.3-inch LCD screen on the front here, and we'll do the setup and everything as well. I like this button though, because you can turn it, press it. Got some good feedback on that. I do like that button quite a bit. I like that it has a little rubber thing on the front here too, so you're not scratching up, or it's not gonna be sliding around on your nightstand, right? I like the way this looks. This is probably gonna stay on my desk, kind of just as a cool little knickknack. It is an expensive knickknack for that purpose, but I do think that $100 isn't like, people are saying like, oh, this is crazy. Why would they charge $100 for a clock? It's pretty intelligent device if you really think about it. But let's go ahead and turn this thing on. I don't know how. It doesn't have a power button. Maybe I hold the notification button. Maybe I hold the big button. Maybe I hold the back button. Maybe I don't turn it on at all. I don't know. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be turning on, so I guess I just need to plug it in here. I have a separate cord here, separate from the one provided, because this is too short to plug into the wall outlet behind me. But let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in, and I guess see if it will turn on now. Maybe? How do I turn you on? Oh, it's turning on. Alarmo. There he is. Look at him go. So you can rotate the dial here. Oh, it's got some good sound to it. I like that sound. You can press the button. Of course, you have your different language options here. Of course, I'm just going to go with English. English, yep, that's fine. Perfect. It says here you can use the back button, of course. I'm good, though. I'm in the Americas. LA time zone, that's perfect. And then today's date is what? Today is the 11th, I think, right? So do some dial turning here. Wait, that's the month. Today is the 11th. 2024. Perfect. And the current time is 11:51. All right, we have time. We have our first little Mario clock face here. Come on, Mario. Come on out. Where you at, blood? It's making some nice little noise. I like the speaker on it's not bad. I actually like the speaker. Okay, so turn the dial to raise or lower the volume. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's got some good volume to it. Of course, you can also get really quiet. What's the point of that? You can't even... it's probably not even picking up on the mic, but it is on right now. Who's going to want it that low? I'll probably have this thing on pretty much max. I'm actually going to use it as an alarm clock. I want it to be loud so it'll wake me up. But also, here's the thing with this. I don't really want to, like, associate these sounds with the unpleasantness of waking up in the morning. But, yeah, okay, turn up the volume. That's fine. Okay, it's set to try waving my hand. Are there sensors on the back of this? No. Okay, it's only on the front. They told me to wave my hand so Mario can get these coins. Interesting. How many coins does the man need? Okay, there you go. Can it pick me up on the camera? Is that a thing? Now we will set up the clock's sensor zone. Oh, great. I don't really want to have it set up in here. Try lying in bed. Brother. I'm not in bed. Okay, so it's asking for, like, my bed size. I have a queen bed. Okay. Okay, so it's just having me set it up, like, based on where the clock would be positioned on my bed. This would be on the right side of my bed, if I even use it up there. But I'm probably not going to use it up there. The screen should face the middle of your bed. That makes sense. Okay, now it's saying we can hop into bed to test the sensor zone. Can I just do this later? Lie down, then press the confirm button down on the dial to test the alarm. I mean, maybe it'll just work. Even if I'm not asleep or laying down. I'm getting so many coins right now. Wow, that's crazy. Now stop the alarm by getting out of bed. That's what it says on the screen. I'm out of bed, dude. What's wrong? This is kind of crazy. It says if you get back into bed within an hour of the alarm going off, it will just start going off again. That's rough, man. Would you like to test the alarm again? No, because I'm not even laying in bed right now, Alarmo. I do not want to test you. Lastly, it's time to actually set your alarm. Now I'm going to be going for the Pikmin clock face, I think. Press the confirm button down on the dial to open the menu. Okay. Let's test it out here. Okay, so here are all the Mario Odyssey ones. I think there is like a shuffle feature. But I'm going to go straight for Pikmin. I'm not even going to mess with these other ones. I just want Pikmin. Just give me the Pikmin shuffle. That's all I really need. And the mode settings, you can select your preferred alarm mode. First time users might want to start with a steady mode. This mode encourages you to get up within 20 minutes of your alarm. If you don't, the alarm will enter a louder hurry up state. So yeah, you have the steady mode here. You have a gentle mode, and then you also have a button mode. So I guess that's you turn it off just by pressing the button like a normal alarm, which honestly is probably what I would do, honestly. So I'm just going to do button mode, frankly. I think that is more my style. Set a time for your alarm to go off, yada yada. Let's just do 7 a.m. normally is when I get up. So let's do 7 a.m. That's perfect. Our first alarm is set. We did it, boys. Holy crap. Wow. Amazing. There's a little mail icon up here. So if there's any notifications, you can press those. Which is actually crazy that this has a dedicated notifications button. I mean, really, what would the notifications be? I guess like your records, right? Like your sleep records. Those will pop up every day, maybe. But setup is now complete. Fancy Nintendo sounds. Wow. And it is exactly noon. And the Pikmin clock face is going. Got our captain. And they're just doing their thing. They're just walking around, man. All right, I set an alarm for exactly 1 minute from now. I just want to see, like, how loud this thing gets when an actual alarm is going. It is still on button mode, but that is fine. Let me get the product in shot here. Come on, this is a professional unboxing. Also, my water. Let's just see what happens here. Okay, Alarmo. It's time to start going off, dude. Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear the goods. It's so quiet. Oh, it reset the volume. What the heck? That's weird. I had it turn up to max, and when the alarm started going off, it turned down. Okay, I have a question for anybody watching this video. Would these pleasant Pikmin sounds wake you up? I mean, maybe. Like, I guess it gets kind of annoying as the time goes on here. They're trying to pick up the strawberry. This is so, like, annoying, but not in a way that I think would wake me up, to be honest. This is so stupid. I don't know. For me to wake up by an alarm, it needs to be that really, really specific, annoying iPhone alarm. That's the only way that I wake up in the morning. No other phone alarm really works for me. So I don't know if Pikmin, you know, trying to pick up an object is really going to do it for me. Yeah, we can just press the other button here to stop the alarm. And it's not even just a button press. You actually have to, like, turn it and then press yes. So I guess you need to be a little bit more awake when you do it. All right, but that is going to do it for today's video. That is my unboxing, setup, and kind of first look at Nintendo Alarmo. I apologize for not getting this up sooner, but shipping time is a thing that has to happen. What a weird product, right? It's definitely not for everybody. It's definitely for, like, the hardcore Nintendo fan that's going to buy whatever Nintendo puts out. I totally understand that. But also, it's kind of just a weird, cool product. I don't know. I like the way it looks. I genuinely like the way this just looks sitting down. So for me, it's a cool desk knickknack. I can't really use it in bed because I have someone else I'm sleeping in the bed with, and also I have pets. All right, so I wanted to get some more up-close footage so you can actually get a look at the screen itself. Here I am kind of just going through all of the different clock faces from Mario Odyssey to Zelda, Splatoon, Pikmin 4, and Ring Fit Adventure. Ring Fit Adventure is an interesting one, but I guess that game did sell really well, and it does kind of make sense, like, okay, you are a big Ring Fit head, you will probably buy whatever, like, weird sleep device Nintendo makes that will help make your sleeping better or something, right? I guess they kind of figured those two things might go hand in hand. I do love that Pikmin 4 is here, you know? New Horizons and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe getting updates later on is so funny because Pikmin 4 is so much more niche, but also Pikmin is like the honorary, like, fifth big Nintendo IP at this point. Like, they are really focusing on Pikmin recently with the Kura Sushi collaboration. Of course, I think Pikmin are at the San Diego Zoo now also, so they're really trying to make Pikmin a thing. But yeah, I was just kind of messing around with this after recording the unboxing section. What I found is that this is actually going to be a perfect little piece for my desk because, and you might enjoy this if you, like, do a lot of studying at your desk or just work at your desk, right? And you want some lo-fi vibe kind of music. If you watch those, like, lo-fi vibe music videos on YouTube, you can set it up to have the gentle sounds playing just when you're in the room, and if it senses you moving at all, it will play those sounds until your alarm or until a time you kind of set up to stop. So I set it up so that the times would stop at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. That way, when I walk into my office, I sit at my desk, it'll detect me and it'll just start playing some, like, cool kind of chill Splatoon music or cool kind of ambient Breath of the Wild music, which is actually pretty nice. Now, to be fair, normally I'm wearing headphones when I'm at my desk, so maybe it's not the most useful thing, but I can imagine a lot of people will actually end up using it that way. So that's definitely a cool feature. If you aren't interested in it for, like, the sleep functions of it, right? Like the waking up and actually having it be an alarm in that way, an alarm for waking up, you can kind of use it just as, like, a nice little ambient Nintendo desk thing, which is pretty cool. That's what I'm going to be using it for, I think, for sure. Also, yeah, shout out to the Ring Fit Adventure sounds. I know you can't hear them right now because my microphone was so far away, but I actually really like the little Ring Fit Adventure sounds. I might be using that one pretty often, but yeah, very interesting device. I'm actually kind of into it. I understand the price tag might be a little bit high for some people for what it is. Even just, like I said, as something I sit on my desk, that's still, I mean, $100 is a lot for something like that, but at the same time, for what they're offering here, that seems about fair with maybe a little bit of a Nintendo markup, honestly. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you have any questions for Alarmo? I can try to answer them for you. And of course, subscribe here for more Nintendo collecting content. I posted a video yesterday going over 30+ anime games on Switch, so definitely check out that. And follow my main channel over at Botox Games and on Twitter at the same handle. Until next time, folks, peace.